What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MovieLens channel. Hope you're all doing awesome and ready for another round of spine-chilling, heart-pounding horror compilations. Don't you worry, because today we're diving deep into VHS 2, released back in 2013. Why VHS 2, you ask? Because this bad boy holds the highest IMDb rating among all its sequels. But hey, a quick heads up. If you're sensitive to flashing lights, you might want to sit this one out or proceed with caution. All right, no more messing around. Let's jump right into the full breakdown. And as always, if you're digging the content on this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the other awesome videos from MovieLens. The film kicks off by showing us a dude, let's call him Richard, who's just had some serious eye surgery. Due to a nasty infection, Richard had to get his eyes replaced with these super high-tech implants called cybernetic eyes. The doctor explains that even though these implants are still kind of experimental, their capabilities are out of this world. Richard can not only see perfectly clear, but he can also see things that are totally invisible to everyone else. The doc warns Richard to stay cool if his eyes start picking up anything weird. Once the explanation's done, Richard's cleared to go home. But on his way back, he gets this super strange vibe because a woman keeps staring at him, like intensely.
All right, sure you're gonna be okay.
Turns out, Richard is a rich bachelor living in this insanely gorgeous house with breathtaking views. A little later, Richard's just chilling, playing video games. But things start to get weird.
The fuck?
After making some tea, his PS controller just vanishes into thin air. The weirdness escalates when a teapot falls off the counter all by itself. Thinking it's just some sneaky mice, Richard decides to take a shower. But then he gets the shock of his life when he sees a mysterious figure passed out on his bed. And get this, it's a pale guy, covered in blood. Yikes.
Between a burst of light and a fucking bloody person, okay?
Panicked, Richard immediately calls the doctor, desperate to get these implants out ASAP. After the call, his curiosity gets the better of him, pushing him to go back and check.
Hello?
But the horror just cranks up a notch when he hears footsteps on the stairs.
Hello?
Scared out of his mind, Richard can only lock himself in the bathroom. The next morning, seeing the sun out, Richard rushes out to check around. Feeling somewhat safe, Richard, who's been up all night, decides to catch a few hours of sleep. But he oversleeps, waking up at 5 p.m. Just then, he hears someone at the gate.
Hey, are you in there?
Richard is absolutely stunned when the same woman who was giving him those weird stares yesterday, let's call her Lucy, is now right outside his house. Lucy asks to come in, saying she has something important to tell him.
Thank you. Place, man.
Thanks.
What about painkillers? Did the doctor give you any?
As soon as she's inside, Lucy, without any small talk, asks for a beer.
Thanks.
Lucy then spills the beans. She's an indigo child who can see ghosts, and yesterday,
She saw Richard being followed by several spirits after leaving the hospital. That explains the intense staring. Richard tells her he's getting his implants removed tomorrow because he can't handle being terrorized by spirits anymore.
They're still gonna be there.
Well, I guess.
Suddenly, Richard jumps out of his skin when he sees a tuyul, a mythical child ghost, outside his house. Lucy explains it's a lonely ghost that bothers solitary people. She tells Richard to get ready because there's only one way to get rid of it.
Don't look at him. Look at me.
Richard's probably thinking, what the heck is she talking about? Well, turns out Lucy and Richard get down to business for 5 rounds to scare off this lonely ghost. But amidst his exhaustion, Richard's knees start shaking even more when he sees that figure on the bed again. In the middle of this nightmare, Lucy is suddenly dragged into the water by a junub ghost, a ghost that drags you into water if you're in an impure state in Islamic belief. Tragic. Lucy, who just committed a sin, has to die by being forced to bathe. In this terrifying situation, Richard, unable to take any more of these apparitions, decides to rip out his eye implants himself. He screams in agony, and then it's revealed that the doctor who put in the implants is a psychopath, performing modern voodoo experiments. Richard ends up dying as a sacrifice in a junub state.
Moving on to the second terrifying footage. We see a downhill biker, let's call him Ronald, getting ready to shred down Twin Mountain in America. But then, his wife calls, telling him to come home right away. Ronald speeds off doing some sick downhill moves. Before he can even freestyle, Ronald's confused when a woman approaches him, seemingly badly injured with bites and spewing black blood. Amidst his confusion, he panics when he hears growling from the bushes.
Come on, we gotta go!
Turns out, this woman was bitten by a zombie and is now one herself, managing to bite Ronald. After taking down the zombie woman, a bitten Ronald tries to escape from a horde of pursuing zombies. Tragically, the virus in Ronald's body spreads rapidly before he can even make it home. Soon after, a cycling couple, let's call them Marco and Lisa, are shocked to find Ronald lying there, covered in blood. Fearing wild animals, a terrified Lisa tries to call for help from the fire department and forest rangers, but Marco is confused when he hears Ronald making strange noises.
Honey, what are you doing?
I think I heard a noise. Hey!
Catastrophically, this couple also gets bitten. As Lisa flees, a ravenous Ronald is drawn to Marco's still warm flesh. Truly tragic, Lisa eventually becomes a zombie too.
Now, these zombies are on the hunt and are suddenly drawn by the sound of happy birthday singing. Turns out that sound is coming from the birthday party of the most popular Sigma child in school. Unbeknownst to them, the zombies are all heading that way. Amidst the chaos, a group of kids manage to escape by jumping into a car. But at that moment, something rare happens to Zombie Ronald. He seems to regain some of his consciousness, even if just a little. After getting shot, a disoriented Ronald feels a strange sense of empathy when he sees a woman crying. Then, Ronald gets another call from his girlfriend, asking where he is. This further sparks Ronald's consciousness. He no longer wants to be a human-eating monster and decides to end it all. Ultimately, Zombie Ronald chooses to end his own life rather than be part of the flesh-eating zombie horde.
You good?
Next up, another horrifying recording, this time from the neighboring country. A journalism team, let's call them Leonardo, is setting up cameras for an interview. After preparations, the team leader, Brian, invites them into Ozone Cafe.
Yang Bapak maksud ini surga.
There, Brian and his team interview a man who looks like a movie star. Let's just call him Roland. Roland explains a controversial orphanage foundation he manages. He laments public accusations that his foundation is a cult, claiming instead that it's highly blessed, promising heaven to those who believe. Hearing this, Brian's fiancée, Lena, asks permission to visit and document the truth behind these rumors. Roland, finding the idea good, wants to show them something and invites them to his highly blessed foundation. Soon, they arrive, set up cameras while Brian and Lena meet Roland.
Hi, saya Lena, produsernya. Hello.
They're greeted by Roland's personal assistant, Avril, and her daughter, Lydia. After being given straw necklaces, they're taken on a tour.
Oh, wait. This belongs to you, man.
During the tour, Avril explains that everyone, including the children, deeply respects Roland, calling him father. Furthermore, everyone there considers Roland a prophet who will guarantee their entry into heaven, provided they believe his every word and command. Hearing this, they start to understand why people call this place a heretical cult.
Mulai dari sini ya, Pak ya. Lalu setelah kita ngedapetin barang. Apa nggak apa-apa?
Brian intends to conduct a more in-depth interview, but then Lena suddenly feels nauseous and asks to go to the toilet. Adam, who is also an artist, worries and asks Brian for permission to check on her.
While they're gone, Brian immediately starts the interview, discussing public concerns that the place is a cult and the residents are merely used for Roland's carnal desires. Roland explains that he is actually cleansing them of sin. He claims that his worm mucus will bring blessings and forgiveness of sins if expelled, and those people will be taken directly to heaven because Roland claims to hold the key. My God! It's true. Roland has been the leader of a cult all along. He also explains that they only need to wait for the call to resurrect their Lord to go to heaven. Mid-debate, the cameraman, Joni, tells Brian his camera battery is almost dead. Brian excuses himself to grab a spare battery. Outside, Brian is shocked to see Lena's personal monitor where she's arguing with Adam.
Even more shocking, Brian overhears that his fiancée is pregnant with Adam's child after Lena gave him one last hookup before getting engaged to Brian. Brian collapses, realizing he's been betrayed by his own friend.
Apaan, Pak?
After hearing this, he immediately tells everyone to prepare because they're going to heaven soon. Amidst a speech more intense than an anti-corruption protest, Roland, annoyed by Joni's presence, pulls out a cutter. Gate of God! Let's stop them!
Tragically, Johnny, the intern cameraman, dies at Roland's hand. Meanwhile, Lena, peeking into a classroom, is utterly horrified as students are about to be given the Foundation's death meal program. In a panic, Avril suddenly appears and realizes Lena is pregnant from her illicit affair with Adam. Meanwhile, a frantic Adam tries to find his colleagues.
Dan sa menunggu ay jumpa saudara-saudara doa terakhir.
Brian tries to fight off a rifle-wielding assailant. Back to Adam. He's shocked to hear a gunshot and completely devastated to see Brian sacrificed by the cult followers. Just then, he hears Lena's scream. As Lena is dragged to the ritual room, Adam, finding an iron bar, steels himself to help her. After a 10-kilogram carbide explosion, Roland, covered in demonic seals, declares, "Finally, my lord will awaken." After Roland's collapses, a panicked Adam tries to save Lena. After felling Avril and her henchmen, Lena instead tells Adam to get away because now something terrifying is about to awaken from within her. My God, this cult has successfully summoned the clown sheep demon. In this terrifying situation, Adam tries to escape as fast as he possibly can, but during his escape, all the sacrificial victims' bodies are now controlled by demons. After struggling to get out, Adam rushes to escape in a car. Is Adam okay? In a completely unexpected twist, the clown sheep demon born from Adam's seed now calls him
father.
Come, hey,
Bunny and electric into delicious murder.
Quick! Then we move on to the final horrifying footage in this VHS sequel. Siblings Gary and Randy are warned by their parents not to cause trouble because mom and dad are planning a few days of vacation to an island. Once they confirm understanding, the parents leave. Long story short, Gary and Randy are annoyed by their sister's boyfriend bringing his friends over, taking advantage of their parents' absence. A little later, Gary and Randy convince their friends to prank their sister's group who are playing at the lake. Oh my God. Unbeknownst to them, there's a mysterious figure in the lake that looks like an ancient alien. At that moment, their sister's boyfriend, Jack, immediately teaches these kids a lesson. Later that night, they're shocked to see their sister about to get intimate with Jack. Fearing their family would be disgraced, they plan to sabotage their sister's promiscuous act. Jack gets furious because his little buddy instantly goes limp due to the kids' prank. Afraid of getting beaten up, the kids run to the lakeside. But then, they're confused to see colorful lights blinking in the middle of the lake, like a night market. Their attention is diverted when Jack and their sister come to scold them. Afraid their intimate plans would be exposed, the sister, Jen, immediately snatches her sibling's camera. In the middle of the night, Jack, about to watch TV, can't help but laugh seeing Jen's siblings engrossed in watching an adult film. Seeing this as an opportunity, Jack plans to get revenge by raiding them.
Isn't Randy handy the fucking hand job? Please give me the camera.
Yeah, right.
Randy panics when he's caught massaging his little buddy. Amidst the commotion, they're suddenly shocked when they experience another strange phenomenon. Worried about an intruder, Jen tries to call the police. Just then, an angry Jack intends to confront it, carrying a broken rifle. They are instantly shocked when Jack is suddenly ambushed by something. Turns out, they've been watched by an ancient alien all this time. In a panic, Jen tries to help Gary, but the aliens keep appearing, chasing them. Scared, they try to hide behind a tree. But suddenly hearing the police arrive, Jen tells her siblings to escape immediately. They panic when the police and Randy are abducted by the aliens. Truly wasteful. Jen, the curvy sister, is also captured by the aliens. At that moment, Gary, left only with his nephew, doesn't know what else to do. Tragically, they both die attacked by aliens, while Gary is sucked up by a UFO. So, what do you think? These found footage segments are absolutely terrifying, right? Even though it's an older film, this compilation is genuinely scary. So don't go saying the film is choppy or cut up, because that's exactly the concept of VHS, a compilation of horrifying videos happening all over the world. That's probably it for this review and breakdown of VHS 2 from 2013. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any other exciting videos from MovieLens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.